Yo guys, Nick Smith is back with free agency. We're gonna try and sign the king. You know how we do it down here, man. We have to bring LeBron James back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, I've said this my whole entire My GM series. Our aim is to bring the king to, back to the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we've also recently just picked up Jabari Parker. If you haven't watched the NBA 2014 draft in my last episode, you might want to go check that out. It was a really tough call. Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Parker. We couldn't get Andrew Wiggins, but we got the one and only Jabari Parker to join Victor Oladipo, to join Roy Hibbert, to join Kyrie Irving, and now we're gonna get LeBron James. Hopefully, I mean, I'm not gonna say we're gonna get him because he's gonna take this into consideration. So let's skip day 2. What about day 3? And let's go. Come on, day 3. He doesn't want to go. Day 4, maybe day 4. Nah, Melo, I'm not going to offer Melo. He's way too much. 96 million, that's more than LeBron James, man. I'm not going to offer Melo more than LeBron James. That'd be a noob move. And, ooh, I skipped that so quick, but we got LeBron King James, man. Let's go. We got the best player in the NBA, one of the greatest players of all time, to join Kyrie Irving, Roy Hibbert, Jabari Parker, Victor Oladipo, and Joel Embiid, man. That is incredible, man. All we need now is, I mean, we do have Joel Embiid as the 6th man, but I really want to get Shannon Brown as a 6th man. And Melo really doesn't want to sign with us, man. He's pissed, Melo, and actually no, I don't want to sign Deng, man. His contract's a bit too high for me, especially because we already have LeBron James at the power forward, because we do have Jabari Parker at small forward, so we can't play LeBron at small forward, and he does sometimes play power forward, so I'm happy to put him at power forward. And yeah, I actually think we're going to try and get Shannon Brown as, an even better 6th man than Joel Embiid. I mean, obviously Joel Embiid is a better player than Shannon Brown, and I reckon he will obviously be a better player than Shannon Brown. But what I'm trying to do is I'm going to try and get like 2 6-man. So if the power forward or the center position gets injured, we could have Joel Embiid to fit in, and even if the point guard, shooting guard, or small forward, goes out injured, we can have Shannon Brown. Yeah, I said point guard. Shannon Brown, in cases, could play the point guard position if somehow Kyrie Irving goes out with an injury. But that is awesome, man. A 3-year contract for $10 million. That is nice. I like Shannon Brown, and I mean, he's a beast dunker. If you guys remember the Phoenix Suns journey, man, that was awesome in my career. Unfortunately, that got corrupted, and I'm not going to start again, man. I just can't do that. We actually got traded to the Timberwolves, and then it got corrupted, and I'm not going to start that my career journey again. I mean, I was pretty upset when that got corrupted, but it don't matter, man. Kyrie Irving wants to go and do some weight camp training, so we gotta pump up his muscles, get him, all pumped up in the guns. And Kyrie Irving, we're gonna send in to weight training, and I can't believe we actually signed one of the greatest players to play in the NBA of all time, LeBron King James. I mean, I would argue that LeBron James is the 2nd greatest player of all time. Or maybe not at the moment, but when his career is all said and done, I would like to say LeBron is the 2nd best player of all time. That is just me. I know there's a lot of disagreement or agreement or different ideas that go on, but to me it's just LeBron James as the 2nd greatest player of all time after Michael Jordan. But yeah, like I said, that's just me. But we're going to go with Joel Embiid to the rebounding stats. We got to up his rebounding. I mean, he's going to be a beast 6-man to either play the power forward or center position. And then we got Shannon Brown as another 6-man to either play point guard, shooting guard, or small forward if anybody goes out injured. And when he's playing on the bench, he's going to do mad work, dunking it down like a beast. And I mean, you got to admit, this team is pretty athletic. I mean, Kyrie Irving, he's not too athletic, but he just does mad work. I mean, we have Victor Oladipo, who's an athletic beast. We have LeBron King James, super athletic. We also have Joel Embiid. He's a pretty athletic center. I nearly said power forward, but We also have Shannon Brown, who's a beast, and he's pretty athletic, and Jabari Parker, who's athletic as well. So we got a lot to work on with this team, but for now it looks awesome. And Kyrie Irving at the 1, Victor Oladipo at the 2, Jabari Parker at the 3, and LeBron King James at the 4, and Roy Hibbert at the 5. The 2-6 man is Joel Embiid and Shannon Brown. Shannon Brown is actually rated higher at a 75, but Joel Embiid isn't far behind him. And we're going to give Shannon Brown 15 minutes, and Joel Embiid can have, you know, a bit of more minutes, 5 more minutes. And somehow we got all these other players, Joel, and we got Chris, and I like Chris Anderson actually. He can have a lot more minutes than Luke Walton and, you know, all these other dudes. I mean, Lewis Amundsen, I don't even know who that dude is, but we got the Birdman. I didn't even realize, man. I love the Birdman. So in fact, we could even play Birdman, and Birdman can play the power forward position off the bench, and Joel Embiid can play the center position off the bench. That's nice. That's a really good front court off the bench. So I mean, we have really good front courts off the bench and in the starting lineup, but expiring contracts are available, so I want to move either Luke Walton. Definitely, man. I don't care, man. I'll get rid of Luke Walton any day of the week. Jabari Parker can have 26 minutes a game, no worries about that, unless we trade him for like Andrew Wiggins or something like that, but I've got no idea what's gonna happen, man. This is just a work in progress, and just my GM series is really fun, but they want us to get to the conference final. I reckon we can do that, especially with us getting the King, LeBron James, and he wants to get us the wins, and by trading for a first round draft pick, we already have that. We got the Utah Jazz's first round pick for 2015. If you guys enjoy the video, leave a like, subscribe for more. We got the King James, but I'm out, guys. Peace.